Our next inductee is Ron Luciano, another of the outstanding athletes from Endicott. Ron was an All-American tackle at Syracuse University, named to the 1958 College All-American team. He was a member of SU's 1959 National Championship team as well. Ron was a third-round draft pick of the Detroit Lions, but suffered a serious shoulder injury in the college All-Star game and never played for Detroit. He played in a couple of games with the Buffalo Bills, but a knee injury ended his career way too early after just a couple of games. That's when his thoughts turned to umpiring. He began that career in 1964. He made the major leagues in 1969, where he worked in the American League until his retirement at the start of the 1980 season. Luch was colorful, flamboyant, and he sure did love to talk. He'd routinely chat with players between innings or sometimes during a pitching change, whenever he could. He'd carry on the conversation, sometimes even as the play was developing. The players loved it, sometimes major league officials weren't quite as fond of that. He was well respected by the players, so much so that in a 1974 Major League Baseball Players Association poll, he was one of only two umpires who got excellent ratings. Still remembered for that long-running feud with Earl Weaver. The feud was so intense that Weaver's players often would take bets among themselves as to when their manager would get tossed out, sometimes even before the game. After umpiring, he worked a couple of seasons on NBC's Game of the Week, and of course also authored several books, one of which, The Umpire Strikes Back, and The Fall of the Roman Umpire. Ron loved to fish. He did many videos with Bob Huckabone out fishing and having a good time, and he sure could tell some wonderful tales when you got a chance to talk to him. Ladies and gentlemen, here to accept is Ron's nephew, Brian Jester, induction Ron Luciano.
Thank you. On behalf of my family, on behalf of the entire town of Endicott and all the alumni of Union Endicott, we would like to thank the committee. Congratulations to all the inductees. If by chance you knew my uncle, he was very flamboyant, just as Roger mentioned, but he was always very cognizant of where he was to make sure that whoever he was talking to was more important than he. So with that being said, there's nothing that I can say really that would trump what my uncle would say right now. So I would rather leave it to all the inductees because I know he would feel exactly the same way. It's a very special honor for my family, for my mom, my dad that's here, my cousin, my brothers, my sister, that the committee has felt the induction for my uncle into this committee, into this Hall of Fame. Thank you for the wonderful opportunity, Tony, Roger, Michelle, the rest of the committee. Isaiah, Mr. Fox, Mass, congratulations. Coach Angela King. Chris, thanks for being here. Mr. Stanton, Master Ochai, Coach Halloran, Mr. Gaffney, Mr. Campbell. Thank you very much. Wonderfully.